In this video I will show you how to replace the spark plugs on 2007 to 2016 GMC Acadia. Step number 1. Park the vehicle on a level surface. Engage the emergency brake and place blocks in front of and behind the rear wheels for safety. 2. Open the engine compartment and remove the engine oil filler cap. 3. Remove the top engine cover by simply pulling it up with your hands. 4. Reinstall the oil filler cap to prevent any objects from accidentally falling inside the engine. 5. Preferably, remove any excess dust accumulated on the engine, especially around the coils, using compressed air. 6. Next, remove the bolt securing the vapor canister solenoid using a ratchet, an extension, and a 10mm socket. 7. Once the bolt is removed, proceed to detach the solenoid by carefully pulling it back with your hands. Once released, place it aside without disconnecting it. 8. Note, it is recommended to replace one spark plug at a time. Disconnect the ignition coil electrical plug by pressing down on the connector lock with your hand and pulling back simultaneously to completely disconnect it. 9. Remove the bolt holding the ignition coil using a ratchet and an 8mm socket. 10. Once the bolt has been removed, proceed to remove the ignition coil completely by pulling it up with your hand. Once the ignition coil has been removed, clean the spark plug cavity using compressed air to prevent dirt from entering the cylinder. 11. Next, remove the old spark plug using a 5/8 socket, a long extension and a ratchet. 12. Verify that the new spark plug is properly gapped according to the specifications described in the owner's manual and proceed to install it. Tighten it firmly according to the specifications described in the owner's manual. 13. Verify that the ignition coil is in good condition. If necessary, replace it with a new one. Apply a small amount of dielectric grease inside the ignition coil rubber boot and proceed to install the ignition coil in its original position, ensuring it seats correctly. Once the coil is in place, install and tighten the bolt according to the specifications described in the owner's manual. 14. Reconnect the ignition coil electrical plug, pressing it inward onto the ignition coil, ensuring it fits properly. 15. Repeat the same procedure with each of the remaining spark plugs. Keep in mind that the rear spark plug clearance is smaller, and you'll have to perform the procedure using feel and intuition. It looks more difficult than it actually is, but you can do it. 16. Once all the spark plugs have been replaced, install the vapor canister solenoid back in its original position, pressing it inward with your hand, ensuring it fits properly. Install and tighten the retaining bolt firmly. 17. Remove the oil filler cap. Install the plastic engine cover back into its original position, pressing down with your hands, ensuring it fits properly. Install the engine oil filler cap back into its original position and tighten it securely. 18. Start the engine, check for any abnormal noises and for proper operation. Take the vehicle for a test drive to ensure that the engine runs properly under acceleration and cruising. That's how simple it is to replace the spark plugs on 2007 to 2016 GMC Acadia.